cannot happen. This child must be delivered.
There is no order. There is no
This
order.
child, protect me, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Majority Leader. Order. The Honorable Member for Naivasha East. It is not honorable to shout when the other members did not shout at you. The Honorable Leader of Majority Party finish on your submission and then we proceed.
Mr. Speaker, the bill of impeachment, the motion for impeachment is at the delivery stage. It is at its labor stage, and the woman wants to give birth. We cannot deny this woman to give birth to this child. And we cannot, no matter how much you want to decide to kill it, let the motion continue to its conclusive decision. This is your shadow. Please work with it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Member for Woodview, and then we'll take another round.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Member for Order. Mr. Speaker, order. Mr. Speaker, order.
Mic check 1 2 3. Members
Members sit down.
Order. Order. Honorable, have your seat. Order. Honorable members, this is a house of order, and we cannot allow the kind of disorderly that we are saying. So we have to maintain order. If then that is not the case, we are going to provoke order number 110 and suspend this assembly forthwith. So allow the assembly to be orderly, because we can be orderly and we can conclude the matter before the House. So anybody, any member who is not going to be orderly, the sergeants know their work and they are here to do their work. So let there be order, let order prevail. The Honorable Leader of Minority Party.
Mr. Speaker, I wish to stand on standing order number 47 regarding the motion that we are discussing and any other motion that will be brought to this assembly. Mr. Speaker, the motion that we are discussing today was brought to your office according to standing order number 47, and a notice was given to that effect, and that is why we are here after 3 days elapses. Mr. Speaker, the same motion which was brought to this House, standing order number 55, when a motion has been moved, which has already been made and seconded, the Speaker proposes a question for continuity, which you have already made. Mr. Speaker, that has already been done. The Honorable Wajef came up with a motion, a seconder came to that effect, and therefore the motion is very much alive and in progress. Mr. Speaker, if the proponents of this motion wanted to make an amendment, it's equally allowed in the standing orders. They should have done the amendments in 2 hours in writing to your office, which, Mr. Speaker, you need to tell us whether that has happened. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, the debate at hand, what the proponents are saying, it is immaterial, and therefore, Mr. Speaker, you should provoke that we proceed with the discussion. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. The member for Lakeview, you are on the ground. You are on the floor before the slight fracas.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, there is some sabotage within the House. Mr. Speaker, it is quite saddening when we have the events that we have today in such an honorable House. Many people within the country will find themselves in what Robert Frost calls as road not taken. That people have 2 roads here, and 1 road must be taken, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, a gentleman in the name of County Secretary Samuel Mwaura is on this floor of this House. By nature, that has been introduced and has been discussed not just by these members. The entire county, the entire country has had to know that Nakuru County is going through such a motion today. The proponents of this motion, Mr. Speaker, have gone ahead, addressed the media, done so much. And I wonder, Mr. Speaker, one of the proponents, the gentleman who seconded this motion, went ahead and said that they are not here on character assassination, Mr. Speaker. If you were to kill this motion here today, and right now, Mr. Speaker, we shall have assassinated a character of someone. Mr. Speaker, the gentleman here, we have been told so much about him. The media has captured that. The nation has captured that. The Hansard has captured that, Mr. Speaker. Yet, he's not here to defend himself. And we have said that what has been said, Mr. Speaker, has been addressed on the floor of this assembly. In the Nazi German, Mr. Speaker, media was used to propel propaganda, Mr. Speaker. And we cannot keep quiet when we find bad things happening to someone, Mr. Speaker. Someone has asked in this house, Mr. Speaker, what was the initial thought of bringing such a motion, Mr. Speaker? Standing Order 67, Mr. Speaker, 2. It states very well, Mr. Speaker, that a member who has obtained the approval of the Speaker to move a motion under paragraph 1 shall give 3 days notice calling for dismissal of a member to county executive committee member wait, Karanja.
Proceed.
No,
Proceed.
I proceed.
The member, proceed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I proceed, this gentleman had all the time to come to your office and withdraw that motion, Mr. Speaker. A gazette notice was made that the entire county, Nakuru County, knew that we are dealing with the character of one Samuel Mwaura. Today we have come to this assembly, Mr. Speaker. They have read the constitution, every document that they have, Mr. Speaker, but they wouldn't want this motion to continue, Mr. Speaker. Were we witch hunting, Mr. Speaker? Were we going on a fishing trip, Mr. Speaker? It is very wrong, Mr. Speaker, to proceed this way, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this assembly, Mr. Speaker, is made up of House of Rules. It's a House of Rules, Mr. Speaker. And we cannot proceed with them ganging up, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Have your seats. Have your seat. Have your seat. And proceed. The honorable member for Lakeview, finish on your submission.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Then we proceed.
Mr. Speaker, Karanja, you're not beyond this house.
Order. The honorable, order.
Karanja can...
Order. The honorable Karanja, you are not the one to say which standing order starts at which. So you were given all the time to submit your views. So allow the debate to proceed, because you cannot be the one who is the one on the floor and the one also on the chair. So we are going to control the debate, and if then that seems that it's not enough, what we need is order in the house and the debate to proceed. Whether there is such an order or not, in the next 5 minutes, the speaker will make a ruling and we'll know what matter and how to proceed. So proceed, the honorable member for Lakeview.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
And now finish up on your...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, what we are experiencing within the assembly is that the goose are coming home roost, Mr. Speaker, because the realization that what these people were intending to do was wrong, Mr. Speaker. And let this be a lesson to many other people herein, that you cannot just murder someone, Mr. Speaker, assassinate the character of someone. That is a father, that is a brother, that is a son, and that is also a husband to someone, Mr. Speaker. Let us always remember such things in the future, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I submit.
Thank you. The honorable member for Mwaura, the honorable member for Turi, the deputy speaker, and then the honorable member for Mwaura. In that order. Every other member to be seated, apart from now the member on the floor, who is the deputy speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to advise you. I'm your deputy speaker, and I know that my advice would take it with a lot of respect. Honorable Speaker, as your principal assistant, I want to advise you
to adjourn the House because as per the County Government Act Section 44(2)(c), this Honorable House lacks jurisdiction.
Order. The honorable member for Turi. Have your piece. The honorable DS, kindly proceed and finish on your submission.
Mr. Speaker, I was telling you that this House lacks jurisdiction to prosecute the matter or the business of the day.
The honorable member for Mwaura.
Mr. Speaker, mine is going to be very brief. The proponents of this motion gave a notice to your office 3 days ago. They also went ahead and prepared a list of those who support the impeachment motion. Mr. Speaker, they also prepared a list. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
The honorable
Mr.
member for Naivasha
they
East.
also protect me, Mr. Speaker.
Have your
Protect me,
have
Mr.
your
Speaker.
peace. Have your peace. Proceed.
Protect
The honorable
me,
member
Mr.
for
Speaker.
Mwaura.
Mr. Speaker.
Proceed.
Protect me, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Proceed. The honorable member for Mwaura.
Protect me, Mr. Speaker. Protect me, Mr. Speaker. I need to be
Proceed.
protected.
Proceed.
Mr. Speaker, the proponents of the motion also went ahead and prepared a list of accusations, which they have already tabled on this floor. Now, Mr. Speaker, sir, this is the opportunity to substantiate their claims.
Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Mr. Speaker,
Order.
Mr. Speaker,
Mr. Speaker.
Order.
I withdraw. No, I do not agree.
Order.
I do not agree with that.
Order.
I do not agree with that.
Order.
I do not agree with that.
Order.
I do not agree with that. Protect me, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Protect me, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Protect me, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Protect me, Mr. Speaker. Protect me, Mr. Speaker. I'm not. Protect me, Mr. Speaker. I cannot be intimidated on this floor.
Order.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am a duly elected member of this House, and I will not be intimidated on the floor. I refuse to be intimidated on the floor. Take your seats, members. I refuse to be intimidated on the floor. I refuse to be intimidated on the floor. I have a mouth and I can speak for myself. Protect me, Mr. Speaker. Protect me, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable member for
I refuse to be intimidated on the floor. Protect me, Mr.
Order. The member. Have your seat. The honorable member for Mwaura.
Order.
I'm not on that list. I refuse. I cannot. It is not the case. That list has not been verified. That list has not been verified. No. I cannot be intimidated. No.
It's okay. Just it's okay. It's okay.
I have to make my point. No. I have to make my point.
They put up the mic. Mic check 1 2.
Mr. Speaker.
The sergeant.
Mr. Speaker.
The sergeant.
Mr. Speaker.
Sergeants.
Mr. Speaker.
Sergeants. Honorable members.
Sell out.
Order. The member for Kiamaina, order. Now, I did not ask for, honorable members, I did not ask for any help to sign for, to know who signed in number what. What I have is a substantive motion. I have not asked for your help to know what number they signed or they did not sign. So, order. We do, honorable member for Naivasha East, we do not need your help. So kindly have your peace. Sasa, that is a serious allegation. That order. This is the way that we are going to proceed. That does not matter. Then, if honorable members, if order, you cannot be standing when the speaker is standing. This is the way that we proceed. It is a house of honor, but now if you continue to be unruly, it does not matter. We proceed, and if you feel that this motion is not proper before the house, we allow you to walk out. There are things that have been raised in this house, and this is the time to respond to them as a speaker. As to whether this motion is proper before this house, yes, it is properly before the house. As to whether the motion can be removed or withdrawn at this point, it cannot be withdrawn. It cannot be suspended. It cannot be suspended because it is a proper motion that has taken all that, including and going ahead to obtain a special sitting permission through a gazette order. So now, this is how we proceed, and this is how the house will proceed. The question is, where we are now, is if we are going to proceed to form a committee to investigate the matters that have been raised in the motion. And so basically, that's the issue before the House. Whether we are going to proceed to form an ad hoc committee to look into the matters that have been raised through the motion. That is it. So then, this is how we are going to proceed about that. We are going to Section 40 of the County Government Act provides that this being a special motion, that the honorable members are going to ascertain that there are correct numbers that are going to support the motion proceeding or not. I wish to direct that for the members to ascertain the ongoing of the motion, we have to ascertain there is a certain threshold. And so we are going to vote to proceed with voting through through roll call voting so that now we can agree whether the motion proceeds to the next level or not. And the level of forming an ad hoc committee, that's where you are. If you are for the idea that we form the committee, you are going to vote in that. If you are not sure that we are going to proceed with the formation of the ad hoc committee, you vote. Now, there is no point of exchanges through talking and words. Right now, we are going to cause the list to be read, and then you vote how you think, if you are going to proceed or if you are not going to proceed with the formation of the ad hoc committee. And that's how we proceed. Clerk. That's how we proceed.
Mr. Speaker. Yeah.
Order. Order. Order, 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 order. Well, he is in National Assembly.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Bado mapambano. Bado mapambano.
1, 2. Unasikia?
Waheshimu silale, lale lale, waheshimu silale. Mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Mic check 1, 2.
1, 2. 1,
Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Mic check 1, 2. Hii kitu wamesema mwezi mzima. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2.
1, 2.
Mic check 1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Tunataka vote. Tunataka vote. Tunataka vote tujuane mapema. Para na register itwe. Tunataka register itwe. Tunataka kuvote. No secret ballot. No secret ballot. No secret ballot. Watu wakule kiburi. Hatutaki secret ballot.